underway for the welterweight championship, and Porter comes right out. Stepped right to Terence Crawford and threw a pattern to Terence Crawford in welterweight title defenses. He's economical, or it's half the usual welterweight output. Do you believe that makes for a grand opportunity for Shawn Porter if he's too economical?
It can, but that's who.
And when he gets close, he's letting his hands go.
No punch, no punch, no punch, I got it.
Inching closer and closer to Crawford.
Crawford kept his composure this whole round. Didn't seem rattled at all. Didn't seem wide-eyed.
Crawford right now, he's calculating the speed, the distance for Shawn Porter. He felt the power already.
I think that's exactly where Porter wants to be. Not the whole fight.
He's just not rushing in there. He's thinking before he makes any move.
Well, he has to with a guy that can hit and has timing and quickness like Terence Crawford. A guy who fights left-handed, an orthodox fighter. A guy who can box and a guy who can fight. And a guy who can hit. Good shot right there from Shawn Porter.
Shawn Porter responds with the
by Crawford right there. Got Porter's attention.
Sitting right on top of the orthodox fighter. Porter just able to get away from the uppercut. Good exchange on the inside.
Here come Bud.
Crawford trying to time that backhand for a moment. To the body to finish.
Heavy exchanges in this round. Porter got his. Crawford got his. That shot right there to the chest may not seem like much, but that hurt. A sweeping left hand from Crawford in a beautiful time. Right hook.
Into a firefight with Shawn Porter. Meanwhile, collected and sticking to the plan. That second round was something. Porter was 12 of 34. Crawford was 11 of 36.
Behind his jab.
That's what Porter does when he gets over anxious and he starts to reach for a taller man, and that could be very dangerous against this guy, Terence Crawford.
Here comes a turn from Porter. As soon as Terence attack, Porter's going to try. Ooh. But it's coming.
To the body with the right hand goes Porter.
A fight about to break out now. There's a cut on the eye of Porter.
It looked like there may have been a clash of heads on that angle where the head comes into play. So there is blood now around the right eye of Shawn Porter. That is not a knockdown. Now they're wrestling against the ropes.
Terence coming inside. Beautiful uppercut in the inside by Shawn Porter.
Hey guys, watch your feet, all right?
And then here's the moment where they tie up, and Porter went father of two wrestlers who are collecting trophies, Tyrese and Little T. Round number 4. Punches through 3, 25-20 Porter.
Ooh.
This is the urgency that I was talking about that Shawn Porter.
Good left hand. Very accurate with the right hand as well. Puts him off balance again, right to the chest. Can't be too much of a risk-reward fatal flaw.
After Terence misses or throws something like that.
As he bounces and then comes.
That Crawford doesn't have time to compute what's happening, and before he knows it, he's been hit.
Dynamic fight early on. Fascinating fight early on. The athleticism of Shawn Porter.
Porter to open up, and when he opens up, you get your shots off just like that. Pulling back from a shorter arm guy that's as explosive as Shawn Porter is not a good idea.
Crawford's doing the right thing by going down to the body, trying to slow down Porter. Hoping that
lunging with the right hand. He gets out of the way, and all of a sudden Porter goes.
Here comes the turn, the pivot.
Short left hand from Crawford. Round number 3.
Double right hand right there from
37, Porter.
Tess, I could have easily given Crawford one of those first three rounds. Good shot right there from Porter.
Not going to slow down. He's going to be this intense and bring this type of intensity all night long.
Well, Porter's not even as intense as he normally is. He's being very...
I want Terence to box more because that will open up the shots that he needs to land on Shawn Porter.
That's exactly right, Dre. Now at range, trying to place that left hand right to the body. He does a few times. And then goes up. The same thing that you expressed with your analysis of, hey, you're letting him.
But it's allowing Porter to get into a rhythm, to gain confidence. And it's forcing Bud to press because he knows he's behind, at least on my scorecard.
Look at this from Bud
possibly the
Crawford.
official scorecard.
Here comes Porter now comes in. Back and forth they go.
I don't know if I saw some blood coming from the right ear or left ear of Terence Crawford. Ooh, good body shot right there, Sneak.
He has been able to get that left hand.
Questions of Terence Crawford tonight. It's a great opportunity for him to answer.
Porter just crossed that threshold, and Crawford was quick to throw the left hand.
Don't punch, don't punch. Let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go. Box.
On a night he honors marvelous Marvin Hagel.
And Porter actually wraps his arm around Crawford, brings him in, and causes a headbutt.
That was accidental headbutt.
Crawford getting the...
You heard Kenny Porter saying, pick your spots, but then always willing, right? Hands free, gonna fight.
Watch it. You lead with your head.
See the warning from Celestino Ruiz about leading with the head.
The perfect fight.
Don't punch, don't punch.
A good mix of fighting.
Of mixing it up. There's a right hand from Porter.
He hurt.
He closed the gap and landed a right hand, but that is
Answers or more glaring questions to answer now than he did before the fight started.
Don't punch, don't
Anywhere.
And for what it's worth, fellas, it looked like Crawford, based on their face, their body language, their energy or lack of energy, looked like he struggled more.
two-punch combination by Crawford. And so good countering both off the back foot, off the front foot. And now sharpshooting.
punch, don't punch. Let him go, let him go. I got this, I got
With the left hand as Porter came in.
Stop, don't punch, don't punch. I got this, I got this.
Terence has to watch that body language because inside he'll
With the left to the body as he has done a few times. Goes with it again.
I'd rather get hit with a headshot than a body shot like Porter coming in behind the jab. Crawford sets him up with a nice body shot. But that looping right hand. Lunging forward, coming behind the jab, lunging forward, put his head down, boom. Crawford meets him with a nice short uppercut on the inside.
Advantage for Terence Crawford. Body work in that last round and the short uppercut that we showed. There the body punches. 28 narrow. Terence Crawford catches Porter early in round 10. Seeing what could be behind that jab. There's a combination. There's a lead left hand. And firing at Crawford for the moment. There's the overhand right. And another combination. Beautiful work by stopping the fight. His father says it's over. Terence Crawford defense. Here's the first knockdown, Timmy.
It's all about timing. Told you, Shawn Porter makes too many mistakes lunging forward like that.
Oh.
Boom, hit with an uppercut. Terence stepping.
But what was to come? Terence Crawford is the best finisher in the game, and he knew that it wasn't going to get any better for Shawn Porter, especially if Shawn wasn't himself and was dazed in the